Okay, let's get straight into it. Shot Man tonight been ready to do a lot of videos of him lately. We gonna switch it up, but got to get in this one, my man 1090, because when he goes in, he goes in. Shout out 1090, best blogger in my opinion. We ain't gonna do none of that race stuff because y'all be trying to say he this and that. Well, he get the best information. I ain't gonna lie, the best dialogue when it comes to breaking this down. Now, OTF Jam testifies against Lil Durk Admits to 3 bodies, including Lil Pat. Let's go. Okay, we gonna get into the other rumors late in another video, but right now we're ready to get straight to this.
Of this trial today, literally within the last couple of hours, OTF Jam, only the feds, Jamie the Bull, whatever you want to call him. We all knew he was gonna testify.
Only the feds.
We've all been essentially waiting.
Only the feds. Oh my God, who made that up? If he made it up, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Only the feds. Oh my God. Only the feds. That's clean. That's clean.
Waiting for this moment, and today it happened. A picture was released of him on the stand. They're saying he's admitted to murders and he's blaming it all on Durk. 1 hour ago, Academics would post to Instagram, Jamie the Bull, aka OTF Jam, has officially taken the stand. Pray for Durk. He said he will tell about all the bodies he allegedly caught for Smirkio. And you,
bro, is that a real picture of him with McDonald's, bro? Bro, they really be feeding dudes when they be snitching on there, bro. Bro, the street is cooked, bro. I done seen so many dudes like ride this Durk wave too. I want Durk to come home. Don't get me wrong. I don't want no one in jail. Nobody. I don't think jail's for nobody. But it's like other people would say a lot of other rappers have snitched. If y'all didn't hear, they say Lil Durk put everything on Vonnie, his lawyer, whatever. But you gotta agree for your lawyer to do it. But I don't care what it is, because anybody would have did it. But if anybody else would have did that, I feel like Durk would have made a song about it, called him a rat, and everybody would have ran with it because he's a very popular rapper and they grew up listening to him. I feel like this is a popularity contest, who they call who a rat, and that's why the streets is just the dumbest place to be, in my opinion. And that's why the people that are wealthy do not respect people at the bottom, because they don't have no sense to nothing they doing. They just suck off who was ever the most popular. The men and the women. But that's a story for another day. Shout out Durk, want Durk to come home. But they saying Durk is putting everything on fire. If y'all didn't know that. We'll get into that video another time.
no, we already got 6ix9ine in the comments ready to let loose on this situation. Academics would also 46 minutes ago post the picture of Jam on the stand. Now this doesn't look like meta glasses. I don't know where these pictures came from. This might actually lead to something happening as far as the courts. They become stricter on letting the public in, because the fact that this came out as soon as he got up there, somebody had a camera in there and somebody was waiting for this moment. They didn't even want to get Durk on camera. They wanted Jam.
Bro, they really got dude on this stand. I'm sorry, like, bro, I had to commit this is the most dangerous person in the world, bro. A person that a rat, snitch, and murder. But this is 90% of street dudes though. Like, they be telling y'all this when they get in that position, man. I didn't already said it before. They will snitch. As y'all see in this case, it seemed like everybody telling on each other.
But Ack would say Jamie the Bull pictured in court telling on Smirk. And immediately down here, somebody getting locked up, laugh my ass off. How the fuck y'all get this in a federal courtroom? Oh, nah, y'all getting kicked out the courtroom. Like I said, this might result in all of the YouTubers that are pulling up not being able to do this anymore. 1 hour ago, OTF Jam is now on the stand testifying against Lil Durk. And literally 8 minutes ago, OTF Jam officially named Lil Durk and OTF Didi as participants in the shooting of Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pab. A few months ago, I realized I was probably, and it took out over the smarter, cheap, and you will be able to show it up to court today, allegedly. That's what I saw on the blog. I'm not sure if it's true, but she flipped off a Durk supporter that was outside. And you know what? If that is his mother, I can't blame her. I'm not sure why she was called in today, unless she's gonna be somehow participating, or maybe she just wanted to watch this. But it's like, obviously you can expect there's gonna be a crowd of people supporting Durk at this trial. Now, Michael Blackshy would post basically the transcripts of what was said in court. Did you participate in the shooting on August 19th, 2022, leading to the death of I don't know how to say his name, Robinson? This is Lil Pab, right? Because Jam was one of the shooters of Lil Pab. And Jam would say yes. Prosecutors, did others in the room participate as well? Yes. Prosecutors, can you name them? Jam would say Durk, Didi, and Lindsay. Now, we knew this was gonna happen. We knew this moment was gonna come, but it's surreal that we're reading it. And we know the time I'm recording this, it's 6:35 right now. My side, East Coast, not West side. But Jam could literally still be in the chair testifying as we know it. And one of the first things he's admitted to is, yes, I participated in the shooting. And yes, Durk also did. 2 minutes ago, info on OTF Jam testifying against Lil Durk. Jam laughed and shook his head when they played Didi's IG Live, where he said he was Murder Man. Jam admitted to 3 murders as part of his deal. Jam is on the stand right now shaking things up, pointed out Durk, Didi, and Lindsay, and say they were involved in Pab's murder. Now, Trap Lil Ross is saying Jam admitted to 3 murders as part of his deal. 3 of them. Now, what I'm wondering is, are those the only murders he's ever committed, or are those 3 murders he's trying to tie back to Durk? Because that's what the feds really want. We want to know whatever the fuck you got to bury him. We really don't care about you. We want the boss. We want the one that's in charge of everybody.
And that's the nasty thing about it, because honestly, like, when I look at this, like, I don't even feel like Durk should be in jail. Because, like, he didn't do anything. Y'all can say he paid, whatever, but it's like, bro, because I'm not biased at all. I'm breaking off the public look of everything. Because the public look of everything is, if you say anything, you a snitch. But his lawyer says something, y'all say, but like I said, we're not getting to that. But the fact that he's in jail, off the public look of everything, how people looking at this case, bro, he didn't commit all the murders. This dude could, talking about 100 murders, 100 rounds. Why don't y'all care about him? Why do y'all care more about the dude that, like, I really feel like this is more deeper than the scenario that happened. Because I know it's so many people that get away with things like this, and, like, stay with me. And they only want to do that is doing the criminal activities. Bro, I don't care what he told him to do. He don't have to do it. You feel me? So it's throwing me off why they care so much about. I feel like more it's like a thing to keep people in check. To like, yeah, don't try to feel like y'all can overthrow. You feel me? I feel like it's one of them because, and this is all allegedly opinionated. But it's just like, man, why do y'all care so much about the dude that ain't even committing the crimes? Like, he's a non-factor if you want to be serious when it comes to these crimes. Like, he probably busted his gun, but these dudes is the one getting active. This man, like, I don't understand when it comes to the law, this part. Like, this part is kind of backwards. I feel like it's more deeper than what they be trying to act like they want justice. It don't seem like justice, bro. It seems like they're doing something else. Allegedly.
And Ross literally said Jam didn't just say their names. He pointed to them in court, which is a common thing. They make you point. But again, read this. Because obviously with the whole thing happening with Ross and him saying Durk's blaming everything on Vonnie, everyone's been on his ass. He got ran up on once by a random prankster, once by a Muslim, and then he got ran up on again today by OTF, by Durk's people, which is insane. So I'm pretty sure now he's very conscious of what he is typing, what he is saying, and making sure it is factual. And he said, Jam is on the stand right now shaking things up, pointed out Durk, Didi, and Lindsay. Can you imagine how Durk feels? sitting there. I wonder if they have him in a suit, because as we saw with Jam ain't in a suit. Jam is in a federal custody uniform. He's got the khakis on with a white tee underneath. He's not in a suit and tie. You know what I'm saying? So
hold up. Street saying that, bro. They gave him all this money and he don't even got a suit on. And I'm not speaking on it, but a lot of people in this position, because I want everybody free, bro. I don't care what's going on. I do not believe jails for nobody. I want Durk free. I want jail free. I want everybody free. I do not believe in jails. It's like how, if you've been there, if you win this, bro, I feel like you really ain't got a lot going on outside. You feel me? And all that money again, it's probably gone. And a lot of people that commit crimes in the streets, I want y'all to know that all that and you're back to zero, and you feel me, your life, a lot of your life can be taken away from you. So it's like, what is the point? You're not doing anything. All you're doing is making your life worse from how it began. I don't care how bad your life is. There's no point of doing more stupid stuff to make your life worse. Nothing comes with that. And I had to learn that, man. I got out the streets. But this is where I take you, man. Either here or you're leaving this whole planet. It's only two options.
Underneath. He's not in a suit and tie. You know what I'm saying? So Durk is most likely suited up. But imagine you know this person. You've known this person for years. You shouted this person out in songs. You've given this person a lump amount of cash worth somebody's salary. And this person is pointing at you in a federal courtroom about to put you away for life. For life. The rest of your natural life. Your career gone. Your wife divorced. Your kids raised without you. And he's literally pointing at you, someone who was considered your homie, and saying you did. Now, an unknown person would claim, again, OTF Jam pointed at Lil Durk and Diddy when asked who had involvement in Lil Pav's murder.
This out, man. Straight off the bat, OTF Jam snitch. The fans is like, yo.
This is mad animated already. Look at their faces as if they didn't know this was gonna happen.
Who's in the court? Point to every single person that took part.
And then look, you got this girl back here doing the same shit. It's like now you got people that ain't even known, like pulling up and covering the situation. This shit's crazy.
In an unalivement of Lupao. Durk, Diddy pointed them niggas out. I'm like, oh, straight out the rip. I mean, he went in there with no lube, bro. And then right now, what he's doing.
What is bro talking about, bro? Bro. What is bro talking about? This don't seem like it got nothing to do with court.
He's just slow walking it. The last thing we heard is that Durk and them was down in Miami, right? And then OTF Jam seen one of Tory Lanez's artists with jury and stuff and went to Durk and said, hey man,
I ain't keep pausing, but this would throw me off, bro. Dudes like this, they kind of annoy to mess up me, bro. Cause like, obviously he's a fan. And 99%, it's a high percent chance he don't even know Durk. Man, fuck all that. He don't know Durk. He don't know Durk. And in real life, like they're not cool. But he's talking like he's his best friend. These are the people that are 99% on the internet just saying anything and everything. Just, you feel me, to feel like they cool. Because everyone is trying to fit in. So whatever is the cool thing to say, yeah, these dudes jump up and ready to say it. And he flying away or out away from and going to this court date, not even probably not knowing him, and you feel me, in person, like not cool with him, and talking like he is his brother. But another person going through this, ain't nobody showing up their court case. Think about that. Another person going through 2 times what they're going through right now, ain't nobody showing up to their court case. And they need just as much backup as they give Durk. Man, it's popularity, bro. People don't really care. People think they care, yo. People just nosy and people just want to fit in. And they don't care for it, bro. Free Durk though, and free Jam, free everybody. That's what I'm on. I'm not biased, but to nothing. Jail's not for nobody.
Got no jury, man. I'm finna rob this nigga. And Durk was like, yeah, man, that right there is the OTF Jam that I've been waiting for. So basically, it seems like Durk was grooming him to be his hitter. And also from the looks of it is, OTF Jam, when he went to prison for 10 years, he had...
How is Durk grooming him to be a hitter when he went to prison for 10 years way back in the day for literally a shooting?
I don't know what dude's talking about.
Just like Durk rapped in the song, he was catching way back, you know, whatever the fuck the lyrics was. He was catching bodies way back then. That's when the Max was in. So how is he grooming him for anything when Jam was already on that?
He had already caught a body, and when he got out of prison, they came back to him and was like, "We know you caught that body. Ain't no jurisdiction on unaliving, right?" Yes. And so he was actually a federal agent against Durk while he was still locked up and got out playing his role, bro. This is exactly why he ain't named in this indictment.
That's a crazy allegation. That the feds became aware of Jam, most likely through Durk shouting him out. And the feds, this is all alleged, the feds contacted Jam while he was inside of prison and said, "Hey, we know you got a murder and we can bag you on this murder and make sure you never get released. Or you can work for us. When you get out, you can get next to Durk, but you're gonna be reporting to us." That's some fucking crazy shit right there. If that's what's the movie Donnie Brasco? If that's what actually happened, this is a fucking movie. Jam caught a body way back in the day. They come to him in the while he's in prison. The feds are like, "Yo, you're gonna work for us or you're never getting out." He comes out of prison. Durk's giving him 50K. The feds are watching like, yes. Like they know they set this shit up. They lined everything.
Free Durk, free Jet, free everybody, bro. Free everybody. I don't care enough about it. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like, this free everybody, bro. This is nasty. If this is real, this is nasty.
Up and everything's falling into plan. And then boom, Vaughn gets killed. Feds are like, okay, bet they're gonna want revenge now, right? Jam, do your thing. Jam, go to work. Literally, I don't see. That's what makes it so hard to believe that shit, because
they let him catch bodies.
You're telling me Jam went and clapped Lil Pab while working for the fucking feds? That's a crazy allegation right there. Be crazy. That sounds insane.
Hey, don't put nothing past these. Don't put nothing past the law. I ain't gonna lie to you. They are public gang members, allegedly. Boy, don't put nothing past them boys. They don't care. They do not care. When they want you, they want you. So I ain't putting nothing past them.
Shooter, bro. The whole time he was switching up. The whole time he was playing in Durk face, bro.
I don't know though.
I'm in there, bro. Check.
I don't know.
Now this is just video of them together. Ninjas will post up with you like this and still rat.
Yeah, don't trust nobody.
And I mean,
don't trust
everybody knows that.
Yeah, don't trust nobody.
That's nothing new. Look at him. Hanging out with them, was allegedly a fucking federal informant. Now, Trap Lord Ross, like I said, got ran down on for the third time. He had his third confrontation at the courthouse. And this says, Durk's team just screamed in my face, told me delete the tweet. Court marshals had to step in, but they refused to acknowledge tweet that updated the record.
Wow, I cannot believe what just happened inside the courthouse. This isn't even about Durk. This one's actually about me. There's been a very controversial post that has been going around. Everybody's very upset that I basically did a tweet about that post that Didi had reshared, all right? The prosecution had worded it in a way that it sounded like Didi had posted it. And I posted that on Twitter. I came back and Didi's lawyer spent a whole hour breaking down in meticulous detail how this was a repost. It wasn't an original post. Didi hadn't typed the post. He had reposted it into a group chat. It was that post that said, at Quando Rondo, we're your Pipe Hat gang. He had reposted it into a chat along with his own comment, basically saying he looking crazy. Like he basically, it was he playing crazy, right? So as soon as I got out of court after hearing Didi's lawyer argue that point very, very well, maybe a little bit too well, maybe the point had already come home before, you know, he talks about it for a much longer time than he needed to talk about it. And I felt like he might have brought more attention to the fact that that was a bit of an unsavory thing to repost. I posted that. As soon as I got out, I said, Didi's lawyer just clapped back. But for some reason, it seems like...
How are you reposting shit while you facing a federal case? What the fuck? Excuse my language. Oh my gosh, excuse my language. How do you post this stuff when you facing a federal case? Like, what are we doing?
People at the courthouse, people that have been following this case, and Durk's team specifically, they're not reading everything. They're over here reading the transcripts, but they're not reading all of my tweets. So everybody was upset about the tweet that I posted when I got out the courtroom the first time. Nobody had talked about the second tweet where I said that Dee Dee's lawyer just clapped back. And I got confronted by Lil Durk's PR woman. She screamed in my face outside the courtroom.
Okay, so let me clarify. I don't think OTF ran up on him. Apparently it was Durk's PR woman. Okay, that makes things a little different.
Yeah, it makes
Delete
it way
the
different.
tweet. I said, what do you mean? Like, what about Dee Dee's lawyer talking for an hour about, you know, basically making the point? I said, I came out the courtroom. I was given the impression that Dee Dee had posted it.
That's good.
Dee Dee's
promo,
lawyer went back into the courtroom. He made it very clear. He made a very
promo
long,
right there,
extended, maybe an overextended argument about why that wasn't the case. He got his point home. He got his point further than home, all right? He got the point so far home that he might have, you know, left it on screen a little bit too long and made things look a little bit bad. Durk's PR person said, I'm not talking about that. We're not talking about that. So they're just ignoring the facts. They're pressing me over stuff that's like incomplete information. I'm just coming out the courtroom, giving you guys the updates as soon as I possibly can. Yes, sometimes the prosecution are going to say things that aren't true. Sometimes the defense are going to say things that aren't true. Brian Steele said several things that are absolutely false when he was doing cross-examination. Just
Oof. And see, this is the thing, you know, and I got to tell Ross because he's my friend. They have that old saying, you know, I don't know how old it is, probably fucking forever, but don't shoot the messenger. Ross, these motherfuckers is ready to switch the messenger.
Yes, they are.
These
Yes,
motherfuckers
they are.
is ready to low pab the messenger.
No,
This shit.
No, they are though. They are though. Dudes do not like the messenger in this day. I don't think dudes ever like the messenger. Like, bro, I don't know who care what that said, but bro, they be on like you just begin to be replying a message. Like an honest message, you feel me? That everyone can see, but nobody want to accept because no one is saying it because it's not the popular message. Bro, they will try to cut you down. I promote all the time on the internet. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, they do not like when you saying an honest message that everybody know is true, but it's not popular. Like, they want to say what's everybody saying is popular. If they want to fit in, that's what social media is. Like, social media is the devil, bro. Oh my goodness.
Like, they all are on you because you're the one reporting the shit that they don't want to motherfucking hear. That's a fact. Like, they're all gonna come for you, bro. You're making yourself the easiest target in this situation. West Coast Gang Wars would say, keep going, Ross. No point in deleting. All the blogs already reposted. You were outright saying Durk's defense lawyers are lying when you were supposed to be there as a neutral and unbiased reporter. Don't let your personal research interfere with the... Well, this is the thing, bro. If he's being unbiased and he's saying, look, Durk's team's lying, that's being unbiased. That's calling them out for bullshit. Being biased would be like, oh, I know they're lying, but I'm not gonna say nothing, right?
Right.
Somebody said he don't even realize this is last straw yet. I mean, Ross had to double up. Trap Lord Ross says he may stop reporting from Lil Durk's trial after a confrontation with Durk fans over his tweets almost went left despite having 2 bodyguards with him.
What?
I might take a break from tweeting. Durk's team acting very unprofessional, screaming delete the tweet in my face outside the courtroom, leading the court marshals having to step in. Very disappointing
This
and
probably
intimidating
ain't gonna
conduct toward the press in this case. Getting something into deleting posts now. Wow. And this will be Ross recording one of his videos with his 2 bodyguards right outside of the courtroom.
This
My mixtapes just posted this while I've been recording. OTF Jam says Durk kept up
Oh, that's promo. He's not stopping. I'm telling you, I
with
know
him while he was
promo.
locked up and recalls hearing his name in several songs. Prosecutors, did Lil Durk keep up with you while you were in prison? Jam, I ain't gonna lie. Well, we fucking know that. That's why you're testifying. When he changed his number, he made sure my mom got it. Prosecutors, did you talk to Mr. Banks after you got out of prison? Jam, yeah, I told Durk I just got out of prison. I don't have no clothes. He told me, yes, you do. You got us. The song Back Again is played in court and prosecutors honed in on the lyrics. Jam, get out that jam. I gave him 50, ain't gotta ask again. He was catching murders way back then. That's when the max was in. Jam said, I heard them playing the song in prison and saying my name. Jam admitted to 3 murders as part of his deal. So like I said, by the time this video drops and within, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, there's going to be even more updates. So expect another video for tomorrow. Matter of fact, I might stream tonight on Kick. So if you want to jump over to Kick, it's 1090 Jake. I do have the verification, so y'all know it's my page. Yeah, this is serious.
On that Kick?
Jam is admitting to everything. And again, I don't believe Jam is the only person that's going to be testifying. So what I'm interested in is not all of the accusations that are about to be thrown out, but how Durk's legal team is going to be able to break this shit down. Because again, it came out that out of all of the interviews, like they did 30 interviews with Jam, and I think they only recorded like 3 of them or 5 of them. There's all type of weird conduct that took place. And Brian Steele is going to be able to cross-examine Jam. So Durk's lawyers are going to be able to ask him questions, because another big thing that came up that Brian Steele pointed out was, couldn't they be lying to save themselves? Literally, the fucking huge possibility. This dude's got 3 bodies. Apparently the feds knew, whatever. We're just going to have to wait and see how this plays out. But hey, y'all tune in tonight on the Kick. I'm thinking maybe 10, 11 tonight for the stream. And I'll keep y'all updated. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. Till next time. If y'all want
to be 100% honest with y'all, I honestly feel like Durk is coming home. When it comes to these popular celebrities, I feel like this is just a message and a way to show other people, like, to stay in line. But, bro, no one really beats Feds cases, bro. And if y'all haven't noticed, bro, every rapper is beating a Fed case, bro. Allegedly, like, bro. Allegedly, the music industry is plugged in with the damn prison system, bro. All this is just a show, bro. All this is just an act, like, allegedly. Bro, he's coming home. But the thing is, y'all will start thinking y'all can beat Fed cases, bro. I'm telling y'all, like, I really feel like that's what the whole message of this is, like, because they just keep giving pardons, letting these people beat Fed cases. And all this with celebrity rappers that's plugged in with the music and that's plugged with the prison industry. But bro, you ain't really hearing about no random person on the street beating no damn Fed case. But we done seen every rapper named Mama. That's popular rappers beat Fed cases, bro. Getting 7 years. My people's fought the Fed case, man. They had life. They got it boosts down to 30 years when Obama passed the law. But bro, my grandma, my uncles, they had life. For something less than all these murders and stuff, these people catching and these RICO, like, bro, they was RICO, but it wasn't like this. It was more drug related. But bro, Durk is coming home. Free all of them. Free Jam, free Durk, free Diddy, free everybody in the case, bro. I don't want jail Paul. Nobody. I'm not biased, but it's like, bro, he's coming home, bro. This thing happen every time. If he don't, he's gonna appeal it and come home. Like, one way or another, he's gonna get part something. He's gonna come home. Watch, he's gonna come home, bro. So I really believe in that 99%, bro. Because it continues the same cycle, bro. I feel like this is just a message to other people when they trying to make other people believe they could be Fed cases. So yeah, just do whatever. Like, oh, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, I ain't never heard nobody else being a Fed case but popular rappers. Y'all give y'all opinion, that's mine. I'll be dropping content consistently and daily. And the guy, Rino Cutty, is out. You feel me?